Team works with them. Okay. All right, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in this evening. Thanks, guys, for coming through this evening and being with us. It's Thursday night. We've got just Friday left, and we're in the weekend. But more importantly, it's the 1st of August today, if you can believe it. I think I've proven more than once that I'm still in February this year. But here we are in August. The sun is shining. It's forecast to be 26, 27 degrees next week. I mean, I don't know. I think global warming's working. I don't see a problem with it. Winter is lovely here in Joburg. Summer might be a bit excruciating, but I'm glad that we're getting the months over with as we head towards spring. We've had such an incredible day here at DuePoint today with such activity, and we have just seen DuePoint moving across the nation over the last couple of years. And of course, as I say in every one of our presentation, it gives us such a tremendous energy here at DuePoint and excitement as we watch what we've built move across our country. But folks, before we get into why and what we're doing here, I wanted to just remind you that DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We are a public company listed on the JSE. We've been around for 68 years now, first registered in 1952. We are a licensed life and short-term insurance company, and we're homegrown South African. This is not something from overseas, and it's not something that's new. It might just be the first time you're getting to and are being introduced to us here. Now, DuePoint, the division of Constantia, was founded about 5 years ago, and we were trying to tackle a problem we could see coming. That problem is now here. We even had last week, Wednesday, our president outline that problem to us, and that is the financial crisis that we are in. As South African individuals, many of us don't believe it or prefer not to consider it or look at it. But it has become the truth in South Africa today that we are in financial crisis. What does it mean? It means we have no control anymore over our personal economy. Every one of us has income and expenditures in our personal economy, but no longer can we control them. We don't have the ability to control our income. Any of us here, I could ask all of us here and say, can you go tomorrow and just increase your earnings? You wouldn't be able to do it. Not if you owned your own business or if you were employed. If you're unemployed, even harder to just suddenly increase or change your income. But there is another aspect, it's your expenditure. And what do we know? Our expenditure is spiraling out of control. As inflation is reaching the highest percentages it's been in my lifetime, we're in a position where every week that we go to the shops, things are more expensive. Now again, you've probably heard messages like this through the years, but what you haven't heard or what you hadn't seen before was people that were determined to change that scenario. And that is what we were 5 years ago when we formed the DuePoint division. People have said, but why? Well, we're a corporate. If we cannot fix the economy of our individuals, we will no longer be a corporate. Our customers will disappear. And so we have both the objectives of creating a company that is sustainable. We've lasted 7 decades already. We want to do another 7. And also, we want to be part of a solution we're not seeing anyone else contributing towards. Now, in order to solve this economic crisis problem we had, we wanted to develop something completely unique. We wanted to produce something and create something that did not ask you to do all the things that you didn't want to do. We created what we call the DuePoint system. It's not going to ask you to sell anything. It's not going to ask you to carry stock around. It's not going to ask you to do presentations. You're not going to carry around paper application forms with you. This sort of stuff is 1990s, and it's the kind of stuff we don't want to do as South Africans anymore. Instead, what we did is we built a system that is built off of technology. We used what was the latest technology we could get in South Africa, and we created a system where we ask you to do one thing only, and that is to connect South Africans to us through that technology. If you're able to connect South Africans through us, you're able to then create for us a greater platform of distribution, a platform we as the insurance company can then sell our products into and create greater revenue. From the greater revenue, we're able to create for you what we call wealth. In the past, everything we've done has created cash for us. Even our traditional jobs, it's just created cash. If we lose our job, the money's gone. If we are selling something and earning cash off of it, the moment we can't sell, the money's gone. This is not a way to change an economy. It's not a way to build a change in our circumstances. And so what we did was we built a system whereby you create for yourself a recurring income, an income that is there every single month. No matter what you're doing, whether you're working or whether you're on holiday, whether you're sick or healthy, it doesn't matter. This income flows in. It creates reliability. It creates a steadfast change to your circumstances. It gives you leverage. You're able to leverage a steady income. You cannot leverage cash. And we built that system off of the back of our financial services products. How do we create recurring income? It's got to be debit order run. And so we created a debit order system for our financials, for our financial products. You know, they're all computer generated, they're all automatic, and every day they run. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Now, this gives you another freedom. It means you're not chasing after people every month. Oh, please buy again, please pay again, please. No, our debit order system happens automatically, which means you connect individuals to us once and you create that recurring income, that wealth for you. Now, as I said to you, this is a system that was built in South Africa, it was built by South Africans, and was built in our context, which means that we know what all the problems are in your life that would keep you away from doing something like this. Probably the primary one is the one that you told the person who brought you here or connected you this evening. You said to them, I don't have time for this. I'm too busy. I've spoken to unemployed people in this audience before that didn't have time and that were too busy. Folks, unfortunately, it's just a cultural reality for us. South Africans, whether we're busy or not, will always knee-jerk response, I'm too busy for that. Folks, we need to start really assessing what we're spending our time on. Is the time that we're spending allowing us to create wealth, or is it just keeping us poor? This is a very, very important question. It's not a marketing question. It's a factual one. Go and read what the economists are saying. The economists are telling us that we're poorer now than we were 20 years ago, even though we might be earning more rands and cents. We can't buy as much as we were buying 20 years ago. This is a very interesting question. So why are you spending all your time on whatever you're spending all your time on? But I know this. We're South African. We built this system knowing that. And so we created a system of leverage. Our system with our technology allows you to leverage yourself. Whatever little time you have can be leveraged to a great degree, but it also allows you to leverage others as you create what we call channels here. They're teams of individuals that through our technology will create income for you 24 hours a day. Even as you sleep, you now have one of the only tools in the country that will create wealth for you overnight. We then give you this system and the use of the system at no cost. The use of the system doesn't cost you anything. Everywhere else you've gone, every presentation you've been to, and I've been to plenty, the first thing they say to you is you're going to have to pay before you can start. You need to buy the starter kit. You need to pay the starter fee, admin fees monthly, application form fees, training fees, stock fees. Folks, by simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you get the entire system available to you at no additional cost. The people, the technology, the offices, the tea and coffee, the free Wi-Fi, everything. There is no charge in our system. And so this evening is not a financial decision. You're not going to be departing with large sums of money. This evening is just simply a decision to pick a tool up. And tonight you'll be able to do that no matter your circumstances, whether you're educated or experienced or not, because you're not going to be selling. You're not going to be presenting. You're not going to be doing an intermediary service or be a rep of ours or an advisor or a salesperson or an advertiser or marketer. You're none of those things. You're simply going to use our tech to connect individuals to us. And we've allowed that so that every citizen, every South African can build an asset for themselves. Not a cashy, income-y thing, an asset. What's an asset? An asset does three things for you. First of all, it creates income for you even when you can't. Okay. Secondly, it's something you can price and sell. That's what you can do with your channels here. And thirdly, it outlives you. Our channels, the income that you produce from your channel through your life will automatically be passed on to your children when you pass away. And they will have the opportunity to pick up an asset that's now being handed down from one generation to the next and make it bigger, creating greater wealth generation after generation here at DuePoint. We believe we're the only company that creates intergenerational wealth in South Africa today. And then, folks, the system means you need a smartphone and our app. If you can do those two things or have those two things and you know how to click your phone, you can connect individuals to us. 3 clicks and you're connecting an individual to us here at DuePoint. As you do it, others are going to do it. They're going to watch this presentation as they have over the last half decade, and they go out and connect and connect and connect. It's 3 taps on your phone and you've got somebody connected to us. This creates this platform of distribution that we talk about. It's happened thousands of times already at DuePoint. We then come along as the insurance company and we facilitate the purchase of our products across your channel, and your income, your wealth is born without selling and without presenting and without carrying stock around with you. We then distribute that wealth to you in two ways. Firstly, through our returns program. Our returns program is where we create the wealth I've been talking about. It's the reason why you become a wealth engineer at DuePoint. Everything else I'm going to tell you about this evening is just cherries on the cake. This is the meat and potatoes. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel. Every month that they're paid, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment is made. So you're going to go out, you're going to connect a few people. They're going to pay for their product, and you're going to get R27.50 times by 200%. That's 55 Rand. 55 Rand not once, but every month going forward. People might have promised you more elsewhere. None of them have promised you a stream of income like the one we create. It's a single connection. You don't chase after them again. You put them in the system, and the system creates a line of income that's there for you month after month after month. These individuals will go out and connect a few more people. When they do, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand again. You look at this example, it's a handful of people. You've put them in, you're earning $1,000 a month with us. If they've taken 2 products, it'll double up. If they've taken 3 products, triple, quadruple. You get 55 Rand for every product that's paid on your first and second point. This gives you control. It starts to give you the ability to leverage your own personal economy again. You've also built for yourself an income here of 12,000 Rand a year off of the back of very little effort. But maybe 12 grand a year is not enough for you. That's fine. You have unlimited potential at DuePoint. Nothing stops you. Beyond the 8th point, you can continue to earn on any point in your channel. As long as you qualify to earn on that point, you've got the money. We don't limit you in this situation. Put more time in, more effort in, and you will start putting the 2 ingredients that we believe are the ingredients required for success into your channel. Those 2 ingredients are time and numbers. You need to be connecting people, but you've got to do it over time. If you do that, well, then we can calculate how much wealth you can expect to earn here with us at DuePoint. We use a very simple growth rate formula. It's called 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 says that on your first month with us, you've got to do 3 people. That's all. Just connect 3 people to us. This means it doesn't matter how busy you are or what you're doing, you'll find time to tap your phone 9 times. That's all you've got to do. Connect 3 people to us. If you're able to connect 3 people, and then every month thereafter connect 2 people, then we know and can predict quite reliably what you can expect to earn. Now, of course, you can grow at any rate. You can put no people in, 1 people in, 100 people in, 10 people in. All it does is it just shifts this maths. But if you're able to just connect 2 people every single month without stopping, solid 2 paid individuals, well, then we can tell you that after 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. It's taken you 6 months, but you've done hardly anything. You've just been connecting 2 people a month. You want it to be more than that, just connect more people, and you'll see how that shifts backwards. But if you're busy, and all you can do is 2 people, well then 30,000 Rand after 6 months is already quite life-changing. If you can do 6 more months to a year, that 2.5 becomes 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. Now that's a really big step forward. What we're effectively saying is that if South Africans are willing to pick this tool up and to put 1 year into that tool, where all they do is connect 2 people a month, 2 solid individuals, then they can reasonably expect to be earning 120,000 Rand a year with DuePoint. That's changed everything. South Africans want the big numbers. That's why we get fooled into all these other things, where we don't earn the big numbers, but we lose money. But we're fooled because we want the big numbers. But here we say, you might want 100,000 Rand a month, but what would 10,000 Rand a month do for you? What would 10,000 Rand do? How would it change your economy? That's what you can create in 1 year. It's your tool, and you're in control. What if you did 2 years? Well, if you did 2 years, it would rise to 27,000 Rand a month. That's 360,000 Rand a year. Puts you in the top third of earners in the country. And you've done it in 2 years. What did you have to do? Increase the number of people you were connecting? No. You just had to keep going. 2 people, 2 people, 2 people every single month. And the maths is now starting to catch up to you. If you do 3 years, it's up to about 45,000 Rand a month. If you can do 4 years, we're looking at 60,000 Rand. And if you can do half a decade with us, it rises to 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's R1 million a year, but it's 5 years. It's not 5 weeks. It's not 5 months. It's 5 years. How many South Africans are willing to commit 5 years to something? I had a fantastic training session with a whole group of people here and a bunch watching us around the country just an hour ago. And I said the same thing to them. And immediately people go, 5 years, it's too long. And then I say to them, okay, now how long have you been employed for? No, 20 years, 25 years. I said, now when you started the 25 years, did you have a problem with the idea of working for 25 years? And they all went, no. When I started, I knew I was going to work for 25 years. I knew it. I understood the process. So I said, why do we use dual standards? In the one, we say with the old tools, the old-fashioned jobs in that, we're willing to work our whole lives for poverty mainly. Hey? We didn't get rich off of it. None of you got rich off of your jobs. You're willing to do it. But when we give you the new tool, here's a 21st century tool for creating wealth. You change your standard and go, no, I can't do 5 years. I can only do 6 months. Folks, everybody can do 5 years. Everyone can do 20 years. You've already proven it with the old tools. Pick up the new tool, apply the same standard, and understand that over a period of years, everything about your economy will change. How many of you are earning 100,000 Rand a month at the moment? Well, SARS tells us there's 35,000 people in South Africa. That's 0.5%. 0.5%. Would you be willing to work for 5 years to be in the top 0.5% of earners in the country? If your answer is no, there is no solution for you. But if the answer is yes, then we have the solution for you. An ability to change your economy forever. Tens of thousands of people have been through and created wealth at DuePoint over the last half decade. Tens of thousands. You're just arriving late on the game at the moment. But we put up a handful every month on the stage to show you that even if you're beginning now, you have a spectrum of options. You can build quickly, you can build slowly, you can build somewhere in between. We show you everybody. We're not hiding anything. We had up a lady, Natasha Weldrick from Port Elizabeth, last month with us here. This is a nationwide business, ladies and gentlemen. You build wealth everywhere in South Africa. She's a single mom, raising her own children, having to pay for everything herself. She works very hard, 6-7 days a week in retail. She doesn't have time for DuePoint. But what she does have time for is taking back control of her economy, being able to pay for the things she couldn't before. Over a period of 2.5 years and working at this on and off when she could, little bits of time here and there, she's created a channel for herself that's now worth 108,000 Rand a year. What is 108,000 Rand a year worth to you as a single mom? How does that change your personal economy when you know every month there's 9,000 Rand coming in? Every month there's 9,000. How does that change your economy? Folks, you can go and see the stories of well over 100 people now that we've had on the stage over the last 5 years. People from all spectrums. We've shown you everybody. Guys shooting the lights out, guys doing terribly. What do you want to earn? Is it 5 grand? Is it 15 grand? Is it 500,000 Rand a month? Whatever you want. It's very likely we've already had somebody that's done it here at DuePoint. Go and listen to their stories and then commit to the process of learning and building wealth with us here at DuePoint. The second way we create wealth for you, and like I said to you, this is all cherries on the cake now. What you saw was the main way. Now we accelerate and assist you in creating that primary wealth. We start through our training program. Our XP Rewards training program is there not only to reward you, but also to teach you how to be a social entrepreneur, how to create sustainable wealth, how to understand the economy that you're in. Most South Africans have no idea about the economy that they are in. We teach you about that. We teach you about all the skills you'll need to change your personal economy. As you complete those steps, as you do the training with us, we reward you with XP points. Experience points accumulate. And as they accumulate and your channel naturally starts growing, we start ranking you up in the program. And as we rank you up, you earn cash. Cash that's going to help you really get going in this business. The higher the rank, the greater the cash that you earn. Then, at rank 5, we give you a toolkit that has everything you need in it to now take the next step in the growth of your wealth with us. Then at rank 7, we give you a 20,000 Rand set of gold-leafed imported business cards, custom made just for you. When you give people gold, real gold business cards, they suddenly pay very particular attention to you. You don't look like one of these things that's blown in from overseas. You now look like something that creates wealth. Then for those of you who put the 2 ingredients in, time and numbers, and you consistently do it and go rank 9, as long as you maintain your rank 9 channel with us, every year that you do for the rest of your life, we take you away on a 5-star holiday, business class, all expenses paid. You need to let that sink in. This is not a competition. It's not running for it and then you qualify, then you have to re-qualify next year. No, you build up to it. When you get to rank 9, as long as you maintain that channel size, every year we're going to take you away on trips with your family. That's what we do. I don't have to make this stuff up. Everywhere else you've gone, you've seen made up stuff. Here, we show you the trips we've done in the past with our rank 9s, with their spouses, with their children, real footage, so that you know that what we promise, we deliver at DuePoint. If you can get to rank 9, then you know your December holidays are going to look a bit like this. Alrighty, looks like it's worth a bit of effort. How long is it going to take you to get to rank 9 in our system? Well, you'll decide. It's completely up to you. You can do it in a couple of months, or you can do it in a couple of years. The rank 9 status doesn't disappear because you took longer to get there. No. We wait every year to see who will be the new rank 9s. And every year there's new rank 9s that come away with us. This is a growing group that bring their families away with us every year. And we wonder when you will join us. That's a decision you need to make. Folks, 7th of December we're going this year. You've got until the 7th of December to get to rank 9. If you miss it, it doesn't matter. We're going next year, and the year after, and the year after, and the year after. So you have this ability to know with certainty what's coming in our system. It's now up to you. At rank 11, we give you another useful tool. It's your own car. It's not branded. It's not financed. It's not rented from us. And we don't give it to you and take it away. It's your car, because it's a tool you'll use to build wealth with us here at DuePoint. And that's 11 of the 28 ranks we currently have mapped in our training program. This is the first third. There's another 2/3 we haven't even shown you this evening. It's all available to you. And so, folks, like I said at the beginning, we build this wealth off of the back of our financial services products. There are 4 choices here at DuePoint. The first is Access Wealth. It costs 324 Rand a month, and for that you're going to get 2 products, your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of your 324 every month and we put it into your investment account so that you start building an asset with us before you've even connected your first person. Our next product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, no matter who you are, what your personal circumstances are, you can get R1,000,000 worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no maximum age limits, no medical examinations or declarations. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. Starts at $299, gives you a host of options. You can add funeral cover of 20 or 30,000 Rand. You can add 5 or 10 family members to your plan. And you as the principal policyholder get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, which means when you pass away, we'll settle 10,000 Rands worth of your debt. We believe that our financial services are the best in their classes in the country today. So even if you don't choose to be a wealth engineer, you know that you have got the best products in the market that we could in their categories create for you. Our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It costs 299 Rand a month, and for that 299 you get access to all of our suppliers. As a long-standing public listed insurance company, we have suppliers coming to us every week to offer us prices and discounts and vouchers and services and all sorts of things that are available to you that allow you to change your economy. Spending less to get more through our suppliers is what we offer you through this program. It's one of our favorites. And in fact, what we're doing at the moment is we've started now a process of demonstrating our suppliers, just pulling random ones out of the list that we have in our Wealth Points Buyers Club and showing you what is available to you. We're doing this on our Facebook site, so follow us there as you will see our other suppliers, and they're giving us very special services and discounts for our Facebook campaign. So again, really you want to get in there. Armand here, who runs FHM Personal Fitness, has agreed to be our first showcased supplier on our Facebook program, and he is offering everyone a buy one, get one free training sessions with him. So he said if you buy a month of online training with him, he'll train you anywhere in the country. And I think this wasn't understood even by Jane, who works with me here. She thought it was online training, he's going to log you in like once a month. No, he chats to you, logs, and trains you every day. This means you can potentially get 25 sessions with him in a month, and he says if you pay for your first month, he'll give you the next month free. Now, you know that summer bodies are built in winter. You know that. I'm a bit of a gym buff, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of wealth engineers that need to join me at the gym. This is the time to start. This is the time to do it. Now, when you're going to get 2 months out of a 1 month payment, it is totally worth it. And he automatically gives you a 50% discount on the rate. That means you're actually only paying 25% of his rate, because he gives you 50% off and he's giving you the second month for free. So it's 25% is what he's charging you to show you what he can do. If you want more details about Armand and FHM Personal Training, you'll find it on our website under Wealth Points, and also on our Facebook page you'll find his telephone number. Call him now. It doesn't matter where you are in the country. He trains people across the country. Call him and he'll get you trained up. Let's do it. That's just one supplier we have on our Wealth Points Buyers Club. If you're a member, you get them all. If you're not a member, just for the month of August, you've got access to FHM training. So get out there and take advantage. By the end of August, this will be gone, and you'll have to be a Wealth Point Buyers Club member if you want to get his services going forward. Folks, we wrap all of this in our Achiever's Quest. Our Achiever Quest is there to get you going and to sustain you while you're going. It runs in calendar months from the 1st to the 31st of every single month every year. That means today is a good day to be here because you're at the beginning of the month, and that means you've got the whole month to achieve our Achiever Quest. What it says is in every calendar month, if you can put 10, 20, or 30 people in and get them paid in that same calendar month, we will boost your returns and rewards. Your wealth we will boost by an extra 5, 10, or 15,000 Rand. You can do this every month. That means that you can get 60K a year out of just that one. If you can do 20 people a month, you can get 120K a year. And if you can do 30 people, that's one person a day. If you can connect a person a day, then you can get 180,000 Rand in extra cash on top of your returns and rewards with our Achiever Quest. No one can tell you you don't earn quickly at DuePoint. No one. Doesn't matter what blows in next month or in 6 months' time. None of them will compete with the speed at which we can create wealth at DuePoint for those that put their head down. If you're following us on Facebook, you'll see we put some stuff up about the Achiever Quest to assist you as well today. Use it. Use it to get going. Use it to maintain yourself as you grow your channel over time. Over time. You need to put the years in. This is there to sustain you as you build your wealth up. Every tool, every conceivable tool has been put together. So some people say to us, these things can't be done. We always enjoy that so much. Everything I tell you tonight has already been done by someone. You're just coming in late, like I said, to this game. So we put up an example last month. Simatishle, she's been with us for 7 months. That's really 5 minutes in our system. And in that 5 minutes, she's built a channel that's now paying her about $1,200 a month. That's not a lot, but she's achieved the Achiever's Quest 2 months in a row. So the last 2 months, instead of getting $1,000, she's been getting $6,000. You know that's 72,000 Rand a year if she keeps doing it. 72,000. This next week, Tuesday, as many of you know, will be Tell All Tuesday for August's month. We've got a chap coming up on our stage that may well achieve it 4 months in a row. 4 months in a row. That means in the last 4 months he's earned 20,000 Rand just off of the Achiever Quest, let alone the income he's created, the permanent stream of income and wealth that is created from our returns and rewards. No one can beat what we have done at DuePoint. Folks, in 2019, we're also running our 365 challenge. Our 365 challenge says that from the day you join us, you have a year, 365 days. And if you can connect 365 people in that year, well, then we will give you the equivalent value of 1.25 million Rand. How does it work? Well, if you put 365 people in, we'll give you a check for 365,000 Rand. We also know that your channel will have grown past rank 9, which means that you'll be coming away on a $250,000 Rand holiday with us at the end of next year. We also know that a channel with 365 people on the first point grows past rank 11, which means that in the next year you'll be taking delivery of your very own new car. But we know that we're in the business of wealth here at DuePoint, not cherries. Those are all cherries. We're in the business of wealth. Channels that grow past rank 11, and we have them already at DuePoint, average about 40 to 50,000 Rand a month in returns. That's 600,000 Rand a year. You have the opportunity here. Nowhere else in South Africa. Nobody's been able to come and give me an example of somewhere else. We know. Nowhere else in South Africa have you got the opportunity right now in the next 365 days to create an income of 600,000 Rand a year for yourself. But you do here. What are we going to ask you to do? Dig trenches, build offices, run complex organizations? No. We're going to ask you to tap your phone and connect South Africans to us. And the faster you do it, the faster you can create wealth with us here at DuePoint. If you want to know more about us, go ahead. Go to the JSC's website, look us up under Conduit Capital, go to Constantia's website, find our financial statements, our directors, our BEE status. They're all there because we're a public company. Everything's open to the public to look at. Go to the regulators' websites. We have 9 regulators that look after us. 9. That's why I'm actually only 21. You see all of this? This is what happens. I'm only 21 years old, and I look like this. You see? Because of 9 regulators that look after us. Folks, go to the FSCA's website, and you will find our long-term licenses, our short-term licenses, our FSP licenses. All there available for you. DuePoint is not really left up to debate anymore. We have all the tools available for you. If you want to get started quickly, then the tools are for you. They don't make us money, they make you money. You guys that are here can buy them at our counter afterwards. Those of you around the country can go to our online store, DuePoint.net, click store, buy what you need. We've got all the tools you need. USB sticks with these presentations on if you battle with data, everything. Business cards, 20% off discount, 20% off business cards at the moment if you order them online. Go and get them. And then, of course, our brand new shirts have just come in, ladies and men's cuts. Get the shirts. Get out there and spread the good news. The message is available for you. Folks, if you want to become a wealth engineer this evening, it's very simple. You're going to do 4 things for me. 1 is you're going to sign up. You're going to go to our website, DuePoint.net, watch the videos, read the policy documents, product documents. You can do what you need to do. And then click Join and Apply. It'll take you less than 3 minutes to complete the form. And without a single cent passing from your pockets, you will become a wealth engineer this evening. And this evening, you can start creating wealth for yourself. Not cash. Nobody wants cash anymore. Cash doesn't change circumstances. Wealth. That's what you'll start building for yourself this evening. And then, folks, you need to download our app. You're going to need a smartphone and our app. If you've got that, you can now connect individuals to us. Once you've downloaded the app, do the very first thing that you did when you started your first job, the training. People don't want to do the training. And I go, but then how do you know how to do your job? When you went to your job, the first day, they said, you've got to do the training. They didn't let you do it. They showed you. They forced you to do it, and you were happy to do it. Now I'm telling you, once you've downloaded the app, bottom right-hand corner, click Tools, your training is in order. Go and do it. And then you know what you'll know what to do. You'll know how to connect individuals to us, because that's what you need to do to create wealth. And once you've connected 3 people, you start earning with us here at DuePoint. It's 4 steps, and you're out of the gates, and you can do all of it this evening. By tomorrow morning, you could be creating wealth for yourself here. We're on every piece of technology known to man. If you want to be watching our live broadcasts, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're a big social media guy, all the social networking and stuff, then you need to be on our Facebook page. Follow us, love us. Every day we produce content for you. You would have seen content for you to share and tag today. Get out there and do it. We're doing it in a way that nobody else is doing it. We've got it for you. If you battle with data and can't download our videos, go to our podcasts. Spotify, Anchor, Apple. You'll find all of our podcasts there and you can listen to them there. Download our app from the stores. Buy our merchandise and our tools from our stores. We've given you the tech. There's no packets of groceries you're taking home tonight. There's no paper application forms and books. It's all gone. Tonight, you're going to download an app, and you're going to have the most powerful app in the country on your phone with regard to wealth creation, intergenerational, permanent, lifetime wealth creation. Folks, we're going to be up in Nelspruit, Bombela, on the 14th of September later this year. We know some of you have been trying to book, and on some of the phones there's been some issues. Don't worry, we'll have it all sorted out for you soon. Go to our website in the meantime, click events, scroll down to September 14th, click attend, and tell us how many people are coming. We've had such epic conferences this year already around the country, and it's Mpumalanga and Limpopo's turn. It's your turn. Let's fill the rooms, but I need to know how many seats to put in, how many big a venue to book. So get your tickets booked in now. Like everything at DuePoint, the tickets are free. We're not going to charge you for it. You just got to get yourself there. Wherever you are in the country, get yourself there. And let's make that another epic, epic day on the 14th of September. I can't wait to be there. So ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see that we are very, very serious about what we're doing here. We have done everything in our power to solve a problem no one else has been able to do. We have built a tool now that addresses the very problem we now live in, economic crisis. We put it in your hands, the use of which costs you nothing. And we say, get out there and do one thing, just connect South Africans to us. The simplest task, and do it over time. Don't do it for a week or 5 weeks or 5 months. Do it for years with us. And your life will never, ever be the same again. If you've got questions and concerns, guys, you're here. You can come and ask me and Bridget outside. The rest of you, call our client service team, Monday to Friday. They're available for you. Answer any question that you might have. And then, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow at 12:15, we'll be live again out of the studio. It's a perfect opportunity. You're at work. It's Friday. Nobody wants to be working. Put them in front of a computer screen. Click play on our YouTube Live, and you'll have me live on your computer screen tomorrow, and you can be building wealth even during your lunch hour on a Friday. I'm looking forward to seeing many of you here tomorrow at 12:15. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow.